2, do you know who you are? Yes. Number 3. Male. Yes. Not you. You are number 1. Number 3. Yes. All right, thank you. Number 1, good day.
Good day, Bashar. I want to thank you for being here.
I am not there, but thank you for the sentiment.
Well, we are together somehow.
Yes.
Through the years, and thank you for these connections with lessons which I learned from you, I improved a lot.
You have learned these from yourself, but thank you.
Thank you. And I have a particular question.
Yes.
Through meditation, I have a year ago received an information for certain place in Arizona, certain name of town,
Yes.
surroundings, and so on and so forth.
Yes, for what purpose, toward what end?
It was for finding something like archaeological thing, which consists of 7 plates, which
yes,
are made
yes.
from gold or
Yes.
bronze or some
Yes.
yellow material,
Yes.
and something written over them.
Yes.
I've been so far 4 times there, and
Yes.
I actually discovered the place which came in my meditation.
All right. And?
And the information which I had is somehow these plates are connected with Asian Martian visit here, a connection.
Not all of them.
Connection with Indians and
Yes.
forming a new civilization like
Many
Aztec
things.
civilization or something like
Yes,
that.
in a sense.
Now, I would like to ask you, I have 2 questions. One of them is if you can track in your collective memory what actually happened, where these plates came from. And my second question is how to proceed with the legal system existing here. What should
Legal
I do with
system?
them? Yeah, if I, for instance, if I dig them out.
Yes. You're not going to dig them out right away.
No, yeah, I can go in jail because I have to go through certain procedures, and I don't know how to do it.
All right, well, why don't you research and find out? What stops you from finding out how to do it?
Well, the way I consider to do it is to go with the local Indians and to, because it's in regarding their history, and
Yes.
to do something with the tribe.
Yes, well, why don't you ask them?
Well, that's my next visit, which will be about 15 days from now.
Oh, well, then what are you talking to me for?
Well, I'm asking you if you can track exactly what happened, how these plates arrived there.
I am not allowed to. You are in mid-process. I cannot interrupt this flow. It is not something that I need to have access of information for. And that tells me that you need to continue as you're continuing, not worry about the legalities, but do what needs to be done. Stay within your integrity and simply follow through. Communication is the key. Frequency, state of being is the key, because one thing I can tell you about the 7 plates is this. Your vibration is going to have to match each and every one of them before you can find them, one at a time. And as you match their frequency, the plates will, in a sense, step you up a notch each time. And you will know more as you go. But at first, involve those who are involved. Dialogue with them, engage them, communicate, be open, have them help you, let them guide you in that sense. Timing will show you the way. All right?
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Number 2.
Greetings.
And to you, good day.
In our publication, our New Age publication for this month, they talk a lot about the earth changes.
Yes.
And in particular, earthquakes in Southern California.
Yes.
Do you see that occurring, and how is that going to
The
affect
likelihood
us?
of the kind of quake you're talking about in Southern California does not really reach an approximation of occurrence until around 2010. And even then, it is not certain. And as we have said before, and you can apply this if you will remember, the idea is that the more you change yourselves, the less likely it will be that you will have to create circumstances to shake yourselves awake. You can transform the energy. It's your reality. You remember what we said about the idea of reality being an illusion?
Yes.
Then that can tell you that while it is true that some individuals will believe that they must go through a trial by fire in order to change, not everyone has to. And the idea is that the more you allow yourself to be yourself, the less likely it will be that you need any kind of catastrophic reminder. And you can make the transitions relatively smoothly. And even if you find yourself in the midst of great physical change, if you are centered within your own being, there can be chaos all around you, you will remain untouched. Do you follow me?
Yes. And one personal question.
Yes.
I had a visit from time travelers from the future. One of they were Asasani, one of which was myself in a future lifetime.
And so?
And so what would be the purpose of a visit like that? Is it something laying groundwork for the future? Was it a...
Is that a guess?
No, it's a question.
Yes, well, why did you ask that particular question?
Because I wanted to know why they came back in time.
Well, why did you ask that particular question? You could have asked any number of questions. Why do you suppose you asked that question in that way?
I'd like a clear answer.
You're not getting the point.
Oh.
You asked the question in a certain way. You used certain words. Do you remember what you said? What you just asked? Can
Yes.
you think back and ask it again out loud?
I had a visit from time travelers.
Just
in
ask
future.
the question.
Oh. And I would like to know what
Did
the
that
purpose.
happen to... You said, did that happen in order to lay the groundwork?
Yeah.
You asked
Okay.
that question.
Yes.
Well, why did you choose those words, do you suppose?
Well,
Why did it occur to you to ask the question
I thought
that
maybe
way?
they would come back to visit again.
What did you mean when you said lay the groundwork?
Prepare for future contact?
All right. Anything else?
I guess not.
You guess not?
Well, why would a future self come
Yes.
back to see a past person from the past?
All right. Well,
To merge together? Are we merging
well, that's one
consciousness?
idea. That's one idea. Let me ask you a question, if I may. Why are you attending this interaction?
I guess I'm supposed to be here.
But why? Why are you attending? Why did you decide to come?
My friend insisted. I don't know what you want me to say.
No, I don't want you to say anything.
I know you want me to think.
The idea simply is this. I am the channel's future self. So what you are seeing right now is one example of the blending and the melding of the future and the past self for a particular reason of delivering information and perspectives. That's one way such a relationship with your own future self can be used. Does that help give you a little bit more of a clue?
Yeah, I'll be speaking with her in the future.
And the idea is that you are shown your future self to become more like your future self in the present. That is the idea that helps you evolve.
But I don't know her, so how
Yes,
can I...
you do.
Yes, okay.
But what you are simply doing is that in your own proper timing, so as not to interfere in your life, you are being reminded of what you already know, bit by bit, piece by piece, so that you can then take on the mantle of that feeling and become your own version of your future self. And that is what will act as a guideline for you to evolve in the way that is most representative of your truth, of your joy, of your creativity. Because that's what the future self represents. Does it not, in general, to most of you? The idea that you have arrived at a place of more completeness, more wholeness, more joy, more abundance, more creativity, does that not, in a sense, sum up the general idea of a future self? Yes, no,
Yes,
maybe?
Yes, yes.
Well then, as you allow yourself to become more aware of her existence, you then gravitate toward her frequency and become more like her and become her. So
Thank
it
you.
acts as a guideline. Does that help you?
Yes.
Why, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting this future self talk to your future self. It is whatever temperature you want it to be. Cool or otherwise. Number 3.
It's a pleasure to speak with you again, Bashar.
And you as well.
Okay, I was wondering if you could shed some light on the topic of manic depression and what it could be done to help a person more towards the direction of getting out of it.
Yes. Get over it.
No, not me. Not me. No.
No, I know. I'm just saying, get over it. Now, again, I do not mean to sound facetious. I will explain. First of all, you must understand that many of the kinds of what you call emotional states that then may lead to mental states on your planet, in your society, in your species, stem first first and foremost from devaluation of the self. You follow me so far?
Yes, I do.
Therefore, the primary ingredient in all such realignment is the valuation of the individual. They must be allowed to feel their value, their worth, their deservability. They must be allowed to know they are loved, supported, and deserving of nurturing. This can be taught, reflected, shown in any number of creative ways. Of course, it will depend upon the specific individual as to perhaps what way, what methodology, what reflection, what example might be best for them. But it must all hinge, as you say, on deservability, valuation, worth. Basic, fundamental worth and value. That's where it must start. And from there it will grow. Because once an individual knows that they have value, and they do just because they exist, because creation does not do anything valueless. So if they know that just because they exist they have value, they can begin to add the building blocks of any other specific way in which they may wish to express the idea of their value. Is this making some sense so far?
Well, I thought I had a different opinion on what that could have been caused by.
Yes. All right, well, do share.
Could it be possible that my mother has hybrid children?
And so how would that be a direct cause?
Taken away from her.
And so what would that imply?
I don't think I quite understand what you mean by
All
imply.
right. The idea of perceiving that you are in a situation in which you are out of control means you have no value. You understand?
Yes.
It means you are devalued in your own eyes, in your own definition of yourself. But the only reason an individual would react that way in any given situation is if they have already been given the building blocks of those definitions, and those blocks have already been put in place so that their proclivity would be to assume the victim position, the valueless position, when they are confronted with an issue of power. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
So that must be replaced. Those blocks of devaluation must be torn down. Blocks of valuation must be built up so that they will respond differently to any such circumstances, be they earthly or otherwise. Then and then only will they be able to determine how they wish to participate in any such thing, and they then can see that they have the ability to choose more equally, in a more balanced way, what kind of effect any such interactions would have on their lives and what they can do about it. Do you follow me?
Yes, I do.
Does this help you?
Actually, I was just wondering if I asked one more question. If I
That
could.
was a question. So I suppose you can.
All right. I was wondering if you could tell me the names of my hybrid brothers and/or sisters.
No.
Okay, thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Keep track of yourselves. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you know who you are? Yes.
I'm one.
Andrew. Did you get it? Yes. Thank you.
Hello.
And to you, good day.
Recently I was told,
One moment.
yes,
Notice that sometimes we can say no and say yes in the next minute. Because things have changed. Sometimes when we say no, it's for the purpose of eliciting a change within you that will allow us to say yes. How you responded when we said no allowed us to say yes. Do you follow? Yes, I do. And that is a clue for you as to how to access the rest of the information you seek on that topic. All right? Okay. Begin with Andrew and work your way down the alphabet. Yes, number 1. Good day.
Good
You
day.
were told.
I was told recently that I am not fully human in this lifetime, that I am part ET.
Yes, well,
And that I'm
you
here
know
as
what?
What?
All
of
you.
us. Good, okay. I thought it was kind of a stage play, but...
Yes. Now, understand. The idea at this point is that there are a number of blended genetics in all of humanity. There are different reasons for different individuals to recognize, realize, and or connect in an aware way to that idea. You don't all have to, and you don't all want to, for positive and or negative reasons. But all of you, at this point, are all mixed up.
Yes, I definitely will agree with that.
And so now it's not so much the issue that you are genetically many different things, but what you think you need to do with that idea on the earth.
Okay.
So, what will you do with that idea on the earth? Because you are, after all, as best as can be said in a general context, human.
Okay. And it was stated that I am a catalyst for change for others.
I
And
see.
that-
And do you understand this and or relate to it?
That's what I've been trying to understand. And I look at it, the places I end up, or I am put, as where that could be true.
All right. Well, when you are told things like that, what does it invoke within your imagination as to how to interpret such a thing? Or what to do with such information?
Yeah.
Ponder, ponder.
Ponder, yes. Well, whatever I want to do with it.
Thank you. It is as simple as that if you let it be. Follow your joy. Follow your highest excitement. That is who you are. That vibration is who you are. And that will allow you to be the shining example you need to be, whether you're aware of it or not. Being a catalyst doesn't mean you have to be aware that you are. All you have to do is be yourself as best as you can be. You will be a catalyst. I guarantee it. Because, no offense, it's so rare when any of you are really yourselves, you will stand out. Believe me. People will not but be able to help notice. And you will then be, in a sense, a catalyst in whatever way they choose to relate to you. Being a catalyst doesn't mean that they all of a sudden have to feel like being sweetness and light. But being a catalyst means you are willing to be the trigger for whatever serves them best in their choice. Do you follow?
Yes.
Which is why all the things we share with all of you, no matter what it is we say works for us, if you decide it doesn't work for you, we don't care. Because we love you too much to insist that you have to believe what we say. Because we know that there are no accidents. You will get out of it what you wish. You will apply the information how you wish, to where you wish, when you wish. And that's as it should be. And that's as we would only wish it to be. Make sense?
Very much.
Does this address your situation?
Yes, it does.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Number 2. And to you, good day.
Good to speak to you. Hello, Bashar.
Yes.
I first heard your voice about 10 years ago when Robert played me a tape in
All
Sydney.
right. Well, it's not my voice, but I understand.
Well, there was an immediate connection with you.
All right.
And then 5 years ago you confirmed to me that I'd been on board one of your ships.
Yes.
Can you tell me more of what that was about? Because I'm living in Australia and
Yes.
it's fairly isolated there. It's hard to get...
Isolated?
Well, it appears to...
Isolated in what way?
Well, it's isolated from most of your contacts, or where you seem to appear.
That
or,
is not so.
I know it's not so, which is why I'm there.
Well, did you not then just let us continue with this transmission with your questions, if you wish. You're applauding just for that. You're an easy group.
Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
How are you?
Perfect, and you?
Awesome.
Oh, all right, you are full of some awe.
That's where I was going. I'm really full of all, like you said several times.
Yes.
And I have a wonderful life. And I'm getting to the point where I want to thank you personally, because in the last year you really helped me to bring to the conscious level all this awesomeness that I've been living all my life.
All right, it is our pleasure to reflect to you what you already knew.
So thank you very much. On the other hand, as I'm moving forward in a new chapter in my life...
This one or this one? Which is the other hand?
Right, on my right.
All right, yes.
So, like I was saying, I'm moving into a new chapter in my life, and I'm seeing that I'm more willing to follow my joy again, and
yes.
help people.
Oh, well, thank you.
Share what I've been shining.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot of people like me. So I want you to, if you were able to tell us, or give us some insight of what we can be doing just to share more of that light.
Already told you. I think many of you have difficulty understanding how simple the formula is, and that there really is no need for any other formula. Act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability. Take it as far as you can, without any expectation or assumption or assistance on the outcome. That is the entire formula. That's all you need to do. Because when you do that, what you begin to understand is this. Excitement is a complete kit, the driving engine and the organizing principle of your life. And if you follow the thread of excitement, the synchronicity in your life will unfold in such a manner as to allow you to keep increasing and expanding opportunities for excitement. They will keep coming into your life to act on higher, bigger, more exciting things. That really is as simple as the formula is. Now, if you wish to make it more complicated, if you wish to make it longer, I won't stop you. But the idea is it is that simple. So anytime you want to ask, what else can I do? What else can I do? What else can we do? Just go back to the simple formula, because that formula in and of itself will allow you to keep expanding for your entire life. And it really is that simple. Is it all right that it's that simple?
It's perfect. I'll stick to it then.
Thank you.
And the other question I have, this is more in the personal level. I have these recurrent dreams where I usually am with friends and I move things at will, let's say.
Yes.
So my friends laugh at me because I'm very clumsy the way I'm moving things around.
All right.
So it's just a symbolic dream that I have that I haven't been able to.
But it's reflective of the idea that you are, in a sense, testing your limits, stretching your wings, learning to fly. May not be used to it at first, but that's all right. You'll adapt. You'll get used to the new frequency. You'll get used to the new energy, and you will ultimately discover that physical reality is very magical, that you are already moving everything around, in a sense, with your mind, with your consciousness, because really there is no physical reality apart from what you define it to be. So it's really not about the idea necessarily of having to do it the way it appeared in your dream, although that is possible. The idea is to get more in touch with the fact that, in a sense, that's what you're already doing, is moving things around by your beliefs, by your mind, by your consciousness, and that is how you experience physical reality at all. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're becoming more aware of what you're already doing, rather than the idea of learning to express it necessarily in a different way. Although, again, that's possible. But it's not really about whether anything is possible, it's about whether it's relevant for your life. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Does that help you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, Bashar.
And you good day.
Okay, thank you. Since last month you were at Angel Valley and we did the contact meditation.
Yes.
In the labyrinth. And
yes.
You were sharing about, I am here right now.
In the idea that everything exists here and now, and that is, in a sense, an invitation to begin experiencing your reality and interaction with us more in that style, more in that awareness.
Yes. You also mentioned about upheaval dome.
Yes.
And the connection.
Another strong vortex, yes.
Yeah, another a connection between upheaval dome and what you described as the Sedona vortex that's at Angel Valley.
Yes.
A lot has happened since, as we felt it.
Really?
Yeah.
What a shock.
It kind of confirmed that what happened was really momentous.
Oh, well, thank you.
And in addition to what, of course, you would say, go back to the simple formula of follow your excitement. And if there's any fears that come up this morning, you explained very clearly, how our any remainders of fears keep us at a lower frequency so that you will not be able to contact directly.
Yes, you cannot experience what you are not the vibration of first.
Yes. Are there any further comments that you can give us?
Is this another variation of the last question we got asked? Is there anything else I need to know? Anything else we could do? I am sure there are many other things you could do, but the idea is that if you're following the formula of acting on your highest excitement, then you can rely on your own imagination, because it's keyed to your particular frequency, to provide you with any other particular permission slip that will work specifically better for you than anyone else. That's what your imagination is for. It's the conduit of communication between your physical and higher mind. So while acting on your excitement, if you ask for some specific other tool, technique, or ritual that you believe is necessary for you, let your imagination be your guide and provide you with the permission slip that you are attracted to that will work best for you. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Is there also other ways that we can assist others who come to...
What are you looking to do? In what way do you wish to be of further assistance or additional assistance? What does your own excitement say? What does your own imagination say?
Basically to encourage others to also contribute to this raising of the frequency which starts within themselves.
All right, well, then in whatever way, shape, or form you wish to go about that you believe is in alignment with your true self, go ahead. Who's stopping you?
Nobody.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So does that answer your question? And again, I ask, is that too simple for you?
No, it's actually that simple.
All right. Did you not know this before you asked?
Yes, I did.
All right, so why did you ask?
I think the encouragement that you can give at times is helpful.
All right. We are always sending encouragement to all of you. Remember, we never stop broadcasting. It's only you that stop listening.
Right.
So if you choose to listen, you will always find our encouragement at hand. Yes?
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hola, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Good day. I was wondering about physical body pain.
Physical body
Pain and
pain, yes.
chronic
Yes.
pain for a long time. And
Yes. Well, again, to begin with, even though we understand that there can be physiological reasons for such things, even in the creation of a situation that would bring about a physiological reason for pain, still fundamentally, energetically speaking, usually, pain is the result of resisting the natural self.
is it, so I have been investigating in my beliefs to see where the root of the pain and the chronic pain.
Yes.
If the pain is still there, is it that I haven't got to the core belief of it?
Sometimes it depends on the reasons for why you might be creating that experience. Sometimes individuals will create painful experiences, not even necessarily because of something they need to learn, but of what it will do for other people they are interacting with in allowing them to be of assistance to you. It depends upon the reasons for why it was created. it can always be a learning tool for you, but it might also have a broader application for other people in your life as well. It depends. You have to take it on a case-by-case basis, as you say. But generally speaking, to answer your question more directly, in most cases of self-generated pain due to resistance of the natural self, if the pain persists, it is usually, not always, but usually an indication that you haven't yet, arrived at the core fundamental belief.
And does the physical body has a different energy timing of healing, or like, sorry?
It can. Again, it depends upon the reasons for why the experience was created, and thus how you may be connecting that experience to the timing of other events in your life as to when would be the best time to serve everyone involved for the situation to change.
I have been exploring in it, and it resounded what you said at last, that I have seen core belief, but it has helped others.
All right.
For me to relate to them.
Then you see, that's another reason why you may be generating that, because if you've been taught to believe that you have to strongly identify with others in order to help them in certain circumstances, many people may take upon themselves the idea of discomfort and pain in order to have the knowledge and the experience they need to be able to relate to others and tell them what they need to do. Now, you can get to a point where you can realize that you don't necessarily need to do it that way, but that may be one reason why people do those things and take those things upon themselves, is so they can have the experience they need to help others. In a sense, it's not too dissimilar from the idea of what we always do when we contact another civilization. And that is, we usually have at least one incarnation in that civilization. We usually have at least one life that we live in that civilization so that we can relate to you. Otherwise, in a sense, we would be far too alien to each other if we didn't have those memories to rely on. So we put ourselves in situations, in a variety of situations, some of which may not always be what you would call pleasant, because it is important for us to understand the perspectives from which that civilization is coming and what they are experiencing in order for us to be able to communicate with them effectively.
And would it be at my decision or my call to say, I don't need this to relate to others, and I can keep
absolutely.
Affecting on them or affecting them?
Yes, because again, the idea is that if you understand that you have chosen it simply because you may believe there is no other way to relate to them, but if you can allow your belief system to find another way to relate without necessarily inflicting the pain on yourself, then yes, of course, you can change it.
Okay.
Does that help you?
It does.
All right.
Thank you.
In your imagination, now, what other ways might you imagine you can learn to relate to people without necessarily experiencing it in a painful way?
I actually have been practicing.
At what? Piano?
In just shining.
Shining?
Shining meaning just being me, and it has been having an effect on people. And
is it lessening the pain?
Sorry?
Is the pain any less?
I don't know. It hangs there. That's why I'm in a point where I think I'm in the verge. No, how you say
on the verge.
On the verge of going beyond it. I'm on that
on
thing that I think I have discovered a lot of things this year through pain and through how.
May I ask if there is some specific thing that is representative of your excitement that you are not doing? Some dream that you are not living that you would rather be living?
I think I'm walking it right now. Finally.
All right.
I'm feeling better with not caring about what other things of what I'm doing.
All right.
Because it doesn't match very well with modern society and stuff.
All right. Well, very good. Then you may be on the road to healing yourself in that way.
I hope so.
You what?
I know so.
Thank you. Does that help you?
Yeah, everything you have said always helps me.
And?
Is it true in your kind, or I don't know how to express, but
on my world?
In your world, that the food that you eat...
We don't eat.
Well, not like the food that we eat.
We don't eat at all anymore.
No, but like meaning, I want to see... Okay, I will reformulate my question.
All right.
Does the food vibrancy will affect your own vibration? Like if I eat more organic, healthy stuff that I know it
In
helps?
general, yes, it is representative of the collective consciousness agreement that in some senses, the higher vibration of the nutrients you ingest, the more compatible it will be with your natural frequency. This is not necessarily absolutely true all the time for everyone. You have to pay attention to your body consciousness and allow yourself to know what your belief system is at any given moment and do the things that are truly representative of what will sustain you. At the same time, as a generalized truth, yes, you will find that the more you are in alignment with your true vibration, the less likely it will be that you will have the urge to eat things that are out of alignment with that frequency. And you can work it in the other direction if you wish, but there's no sense in forcing spirituality if that's not what your body consciousness is telling you that you need, because that would be an oxymoron.
Yeah, that haven't worked for me.
Yes, all right.
Forcing doesn't work.
But just pay attention to the idea of why it is you choose to eat what you eat. Because sometimes you may think you're acting on your excitement when in fact you may be fooling yourself and acting out of your anxiety and covering it up and pretending it's excitement so you don't have to look at it.
Yeah, I caught that one already.
All right, well, very good.
And my last question is about, does it ascension or changing from one dimension to another, or all this shift from 2012 on, and does it have any effects on the physical body?
Of course it does.
Like,
but the idea, again, is to look at it from this perspective. You are shifting from parallel reality to parallel reality, from one version of Earth to another, literally billions of times per second. Yeah. You never have the same body. You're shifting your consciousness into another body that is already more representative of the change you've made in your frequency of energy. So it's not like you're affecting the body you were in. You're not in that body anymore. Now you're looking through the eyes of another body that's simply more representative of the change you've made within yourself. So of course, that body is going to be different vibrationally. And so in a sense, from a linear space-time perspective, you could say, well, yes, I've affected the body. But it's not really what's mechanically happening, even though you can make it look like or experience it to be that way, as an experience. But just because you're having an experience doesn't mean that that's actually structurally what's happening. Make sense? Did you understand that? Or was that a little confusing?
I did, but I could use some reinforcement.
Do you understand the concept that you're actually always shifting from one parallel reality to another?
Yes, and I love that.
All right. Well, understand that when I say you're shifting, you're not taking your body with you. Your consciousness is your consciousness. And therefore, it appears in different bodies. Do you understand?
Yes.
Well, if it appears in another body, that body is not the body that was there a moment ago, yes?
Yes.
So if you're appearing in a different body that's now more reflective of the vibrational change you've made in your consciousness, then that body is going to be more representative. It's going to be different than the last body, yes?
Shouldn't hurt less, though?
Say that again?
Shouldn't hurt less, though?
Should it hurt less?
Yeah, like...
It can, if that's more representative of the change you are making, yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
But again, drop the expectation.
Yeah.
Because if you're not really in touch precisely with why you've created the experience you have, you don't necessarily know exactly what the time frame is for when that experience ought to change to be of best service to you and everyone else. You can simply trust that it will change in whatever direction it needs to change if you have used up the reason that it was there to begin with. Because once you use up the reason for an experience, it doesn't stick around. The only things that stick around are the things you push away. When you use them, invite them in and say, I understand this is here for a reason, let me see what the reason is, and then you use it for the reason it is there, then it has no reason to continue to stick around. And it will change to something else. Yes?
Done deal.
Thank you.
I will close with my statement.
Yes.
I'm very grateful for you appearing in my life through YouTube, but you have helped me a lot in reminding my own wisdom and being okay with who I am. So thank you.
You are welcome.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
My question is, currently, what is my current vibrational level as it's moving forward?
Right now, this moment?
Yes.
165,000 vibrations per second.
Oh, does that mean it's on a high vibrational level?
Relatively speaking. Not as high as 200,000. Not as low as 140,000. It's all relative, isn't it? But generally speaking, it is higher than it used to be. Remember again, though, the idea, even though there may be fluctuations in your vibration, is not to look at it as if you're fluctuating like this. It's to look at it as if you're fluctuating like this. Constantly rising, even though you may go up and down on that arc. Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Next question. I've been told that I've been studying metaphysics and things of that nature for a long time, but people that know me, they says, I don't see any change. So I'm a little confused. If I'm studying and...
What changes do you think ought to be there?
Rich?
Rich? You did hear us talk about the idea of dropping expectation, yes?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Okay. Yes.
What is your definition of abundance?
Well, you're right. I'm actually abundant.
All right.
Even on my trip here today, wonderful things have been happening, so I guess
then you are rich.
I am rich.
Because, again, what's the definition? The ability to do what you need to do when you need to do it, period.
Thank you. And also, thank you. Also, one more last question.
Yes.
How do I know within myself, without the assistance of when you're not around?
I'm always around.
Okay. To know when I need to have the questions answered, and I know myself, within myself, that I have the answer.
Are you asking me how do you know when you know you have the answer within yourself?
If I have a question and I ask my higher self,
yes,
how do I know that that is the answer that's correct, that is coming to me, and is not something from my ego?
Is the idea based on control, or is the idea based on freedom?
That's a good question.
Why, thank you. We often ask them.
Okay, I guess it's...
You will generally be able to tell the difference if you just pay attention to the energy. If you pay attention to the vibration and ask the question, is there any fear involved in this response? Is it suppressing or preventing, segregating, disconnecting me from something that I know is true for me? Or is it helping to illuminate the idea of my true self, my true frequency, my preferred reality? Is it judgmental or non-judgmental? Is it validating or invalidating? There are many ways to have the discernment to tell the difference. But generally speaking, you can allow yourself to know that in some senses it doesn't much matter. You're an eternal, infinite being. What's your hurry?
Correct.
One day or another, you'll understand what the answer is for you. And the more you relax about whether or not you're getting the right answer, paradoxically, you'll get the appropriate answer. The more you worry if you're getting the right answer, the less likely it is that you'll get it. That's the paradox. Trust the synchronicities in your life. Your higher mind often, and even your spirit guides will often, communicate what you need to know through the synchronicities in your life, because in some senses it's easier to communicate with you and send messages through things that are already right in front of your face in your physical reality, rather than trying to get something to happen in your head. So if you simply look at the synchronicities and trust that your life will unfold in the appropriate way for you, and relax into that knowledge, things will feel a lot more smooth, and you will know the difference between what is and is not you. Although do recognize that sometimes one of the techniques people on your planet often use is they will steer themselves towards something that is absolutely definitively not them, because that gives them a much clearer comparison to what is not them, so they can easily see what is. You can use everything to your advantage if you allow yourself to be positively imaginative enough. Yes?
Yes. By the way, am I the only one in this room?
What room?
Okay. Okay, thank you, Bashar.
Thank you.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
You had said 2-3 years ago that Arizona would be the first state that families from other galaxies would land in.
We are talking about the idea of the hybrid children finding enclaves in this area of the Southwest, yes. They're not from other galaxies.
Well, our star family, that the
Yes.
ships would land and our big brother wouldn't be able to hide it like they do that you
Because
would-
in that timing, there will be no big brother.
Okay.
Because that's an Earth. The Earth that would be capable of receiving the hybrid children would not be one that contains a vibration that would prevent them from coming, would it, by definition?
True.
There you go. You see how simple this is?
Thank you.
Watch your definitions. Many of you get confused and talk about the idea of not knowing whether this or that is your excitement, but often you will realize that your definition of excitement, by definition, is not a definition of excitement. You will contradict yourselves. You will say, well, I would love to follow my excitement, but what if I follow my excitement and this bad thing happens or that bad thing happens? If you stop and listen to yourselves, you will realize that if you actually have an accurate definition of excitement, you will know that no such negative things can be part of that definition. Otherwise, you don't have a definition of your excitement. You have something else.
Well, my interpretation of our star family landing is not a negative definition.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was just jumping off from the general subject we were talking about watching for the definitions, because, again, you put a contrary definition into the idea by saying, will Big Brother be around to stop it?
True.
In the reality in which they land, there is no Big Brother to stop it. That's the definition of that reality.
True.
That's what we're simply talking about, is the contradictory nature of some of your definitions.
Thank you.
Does that help?
It does. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Okay, my question is, as we ascend into higher dimensional consciousness...
What you're doing all the time.
Right, and we come into open direct contact in the next 20, 30 years, will our current generations be able to travel dimensionally to, say, meet your people or the Pleiadians, Andromedans?
Eventually.
Okay.
Not necessarily all within the next 20 to 30 years, but eventually.
And is this with craft or without?
First with, later without.
Okay.
We ourselves do not necessarily need the craft.
Right.
But we retain the idea of the craft for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is it makes it easier for us to interact with civilizations like yours that need some kind of framework.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But eventually, yes.
Okay. Do we have any exciting spoilers related to that? Are there any like technologies to look out for our ships, or?
Would you like to speak up?
Are there any technologies that we should look out for? Any spoilers that you can give us in terms of this travel?
Why would we want to spoil anything?
It wouldn't spoil it for me. It'd make it more exciting.
So if something is spoiled, that makes it more exciting for you?
Oh, simply a word.
Oh, all right. We are having fun with you, you know.
Indeed.
All right. One moment. One moment. One moment. One moment. Have you been attracted to a particular mineral lately?
Not specifically.
Are you sure? Something that has crossed your path, something you have pondered, something about looking into some particular kind of element, mineral?
Silica?
Why is there a question mark there?
I don't know. It hasn't occurred to me.
Why did you say silicon?
Sagittarius.
Do you have any excitement investigating the properties of silicon?
Indeed.
Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, indeed.
One moment. Explore the properties of silicon dioxide and magnesium. See where that leads you.
Silicon dioxide.
And magnesium.
And magnesium.
See where that leads you.
Okay.
It may not necessarily have to come to fruition in the way we've given it to you, but vibrationally it is a key that's going to lead you somewhere based on what you are asking for.
Right.
All right?
All right.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Happy synchronicities.
Indeed.
Oh, one moment, one moment. Also bismuth. The element bismuth.
Bismuth.
Yes. Silicon dioxide, silicon, oxygen, magnesium, bismuth. Explore those 4 elements.
Okay, thank you.
See where it leads.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, clapping for elements now.
Sure.
Yeah, that could probably work.
Are you having fun with your technology?
Yes.
It's like 5 people needed to be able to do this simple task.
Thanks. Thank you. Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
My question comes with the game of chess.
Yes.
We've invented supercomputers, right? That can,
if you say so.
That can, well, it can play thousands of moves per second, or
yes.
Millions possibly.
Yes.
My question is, as time goes to infinity, won't all the moves be played out?
No, because the structure exists, but all the perspectives don't. And the perspectives are infinite. It isn't about time, it's about position, it's about perspective, it's about point of view. And even when you go into timelessness, it's still about perspective and point of view. That will never end. Even though the structure is finite, the number of combinations of perspective of the structure is infinite.
I see.
Does that make sense to you?
A little bit.
All right.
Can you elaborate just a little bit more on that?
You're asking if all moves can be played out. And in a sense, in any one particular universe, yes, they can be. But we are talking about the idea of infinity. And so while you may be capable of going beyond the barriers of what is capable of being experienced in one particular universe, there are an infinite number of other universes in which other things can be experienced that you can't even comprehend in this universe.
I see.
Make sense?
Yes, that makes more sense.
All right.
I had one more question.
One moment, I'm not done.
Okay, sorry.
Since you brought up the analogy, we are also going to point out that as soon as you have developed something even basically similar to the kind of, well, to use your term, computer that we have, you will start to realize that when sufficiently complex, it will actually be simply a device through which your own higher mind can actually finally speak to you. So the first, what you call artificially intelligent computers, will actually be you talking to your own higher minds.
I see.
You understand?
Yes. Will these computers ever be able to go against mankind? Kind of like in the movie The Matrix?
Why would your higher mind do that?
I don't know.
You understand?
Yes.
The higher mind has a larger perspective and will understand the degree to which the interactions benefit you and the degree to which they do not. And if they do not, the higher mind cannot go there, because it is not the vibration of the higher mind to do things which do not benefit you.
I see.
Because to not benefit you is also not to benefit the higher mind. Therefore, the AI intelligence will understand that it is against its own growth principles to impede yours. Yes?
Yes. That makes sense. One more question. Let me think if I can remember it. Does your civilization have any challenges to overcome or any problems?
Of course we have challenges. No problems, no. Challenges, yes, challenges are exciting. There are many things we have to discover, many things we do not know. We don't know what they are, but that's the challenge. That's what's exciting.
I see,
but we always go forward in the idea of challenges as an exciting adventure. It's never a negative, it's never a problem, it's never an obstacle. You understand?
I see.
And that's why we can experience them in exciting ways. Because we know that any challenge we may face, the only thing that's going to be the result at the end of that is that we're going to discover more of ourselves. Because that's all there is to discover. More of ourselves from a different point of view. Yes?
Yes.
Does that help?
That helps. Thank you very much.
Thank you.